Oh, goody.
Alright, what's up everybody? It is Zombies here again, and today we're just messing around with another kind of experimental comp. So Frost, you can never really go wrong with Frost, but today we're actually trying a build with Frost and Tirion in the beginning, and kind of the goal of this is we actually want to kill off our own Tirion pretty much as soon as possible. And then that way we are able to buff up our own units on the board and on the bench with that +8/+8, which should be very nice. This is actually pretty interesting. So, weird comp from the opponent. Looks like they have like a full kind of nature build, and I think they're going to be trying to buff up their fighter bench here. However, it's pretty great for us that they don't really have a way of... They seemingly don't have a way of dealing with our Frost units here. No fighters out to threaten us, which is very nice. And the Muckla goes in, so maybe I should have left it up for the snipe. But he's going to be faster anyway, so he's going to get his moves off. The snipe actually from sniping down the unit with the Tirion, giving me the Divine Shield's actually very nice. And now we can start focusing down the mouth, I think. And probably just shrink the Muckla this turn. But actually, I might just taunt. I think taunting kind of makes sense for them. So if they're going to taunt, I might as well just do it anyway. This is the same speed as taunt? No, he's sped up. So, but he's also slowed down. Okay, so I think it's the same then. We'll do it to the Muckla, because it's the biggest thing. Alright, so it does go for the taunt. Luckily, taunt doesn't really screw us up too much here. And we are scaling more and more, which is exactly what we want to see here. Going to try and protect our Jaina as best we can. And I think snap is going to be correct here. Now I think we should be good, because they really can't deal a whole ton of damage with just their Alfurion and Brightwing. And if we get the snap off, Muckla won't be able to act this turn, which would be great. So they do get a little bit of heals here, but it was about expected. We do get to protect our Jaina though, which is very nice. We do get our freeze here, which is also very nice. Denies the Muckla a swing in, which is very good for us. Now they get to bring in a unit off the bench. Looks like it's a Tirion, so they're really trying to buff whatever those last two units are. We're gonna make the Tirion small. Then we can, let's see, how much damage is this? 15, double this 30, so it's just shy of killing. Might actually shrink the shrink this here, so that way Varden will kill it, and then we can get more good damage on probably, I guess, just the Brightwing. No, probably the Tirion. Brightwing's not that scary. Like, we have two protectors in the back to deal with his units. Oh, interesting. I guess that's a good move to try and save your dude. Who does he swing for, Jaina? Yeah. Well, we still don't have block popped. It's probably going to pop this turn. However, they're slow. So we might as well go for the snap while we still have a lot of damage on it. Looks pretty good. Yep, that makes sense. It's about what I expected. Get the damage, and we go for the snap. And the snap is good. Wow, and the Divine Shield's actually kind of big there too, because now Jaina's kind of safe again. This Jaina's just been soloing the game. Tirion has been right there with her though. Oh wow, okay, so it's Sylvanas. That's kind of scary, but not like super duper scary, right? Because we can go for the freeze on Sylvanas. Shrink the Illidan. Freeze Sylvanas, shrink the Illidan. And then probably damage. Probably damage on the Sylph.
Job's done.
Or does this deal more? Yeah, it does deal more. Because it'll be frozen. Let's try it. Alright, Illidan is now small. Sylv is frozen. Deal 39 to her. Very good. Now we can shrink Sylvanas this turn. Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. We shrunk last turn. We can't shrink her this turn. We can Varden though.
Job's done.
We still have 3 mercs in the back though, so I don't know how they really get through this super easily. Alright, play dance, it's pretty decent, but not that great. Now we can shrink it. Go for damage, go for snap. And we get our snap off. And our guys don't even die because it's small. GG. Ooh, caster heavy comp. So maybe it's Frost. It's either Frost or Valera, I would guess. So we'll start off with our Frost and Tirion. And they're thinking about it here. Oh, looks like it is Frost. It looks like we do have a little bit of an advantage here because we have some max mercs and they do not. I also put Jaina on the outside, which you probably don't want to be doing most of the time. Yeah, we're just going to be going for some solid damage here. I think our opener should be better, but we are going to be very slow for the rest of the game now. So not too sure how I feel about that. Let's see. So what do we want to do? Probably make the Lich King small. Kind of minimize his impact in terms of damage. I mean, like, he's going to do a lot in terms of slowing, but there's really nothing we can do to play around that. Oh, they're actually trying to deal damage to our Tirion. Maybe they're trying to set up a snap. Unfortunately, due to our very slow speed here, we can't really be trying to set up a snap here. Try and buff Jaina if we can. And I think we need to continue trying to pop their block. 18 and 12. Fortunately, that is not enough. So I'll probably just go for damage like this. See if we can pop it next turn. Alright, so... Wait, I used Icicle? I didn't mean to use Icicle. What the fuck? That was a misclick. That was supposed to be Ice Floats. Whoopsies. That's not what I meant to do. Well, we're probably getting frozen here, which sucks. But nothing we can really do about it. Because we are very slow. Yep, they go for the speed up, cold snap. That does buff us though, so the Jaina isn't at like super snipeable range, which is nice. Now we can actually go for like a reverse snap of our own with our own Cairne. So that's kind of good, I would say. Speed up, cold snap, and oh, we can actually deal a lot of damage here, huh? If we want, let's see, cold snap will freeze stuff, dealing 14. And we can pop the Jaina.
Job done.
Probably should just go for Icicle here, just so I'm for sure faster, so Jaina can't get killed. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot they're frozen. They aren't doing anything that turn. Whoopsie. Oh, we get the slow off. Might as well go for the water elemental, because they're definitely going to focus us and kill us. Actually, no. We'll go for the freeze on Varden. And we'll have this one be our last 5. Actually, no. We want Varden to go first. We want to get the freeze off first. So we go freeze into... We can actually do Earth Stomp last, because the damage from Earth Stomp is not that important. They speed up and go for the snap. So it didn't really matter, but I still think we made the right play there. Their Varden is now frozen, which is very nice for us. We can get Diablo in here. Unfortunately, they have Cookie, which is annoying as hell, but there's nothing we can really do about that. I think we just go for... We actually go for the Earth Stomp again into the Fire Stomp. Actually, no. We'll go for the speed up just because it denies his Cairne a move. But unfortunately, Jaina is dead here. Or no, it won't deny his Cairne move because of the extra health, right? Ugh, that's so annoying. bad cookie snipes just fuck your game up so much sometimes. We can still win from here, but it's very annoying when you get some bad cookie snipes, because they end up mattering quite a lot. We can't be frozen by Varden though, which is really, really nice. Maybe, actually, we want to punch into the cookie. Guarantee that slow. So they're going for fish. Not sure why you go for fish here. And cookie's dead. And now we should just have a little 3-on-1 action here. I don't know what can really solo this stuff here. Looks like it's a Diablo. Diablo's not going to have a fun time here. Which one is this? I think it's the healing one, right? Nope, it's the buff one. So that's a little bit worse for us, but really not that bad, honestly. Because he's pretty much just dead. Yeah, right. He can't do 3-on-1. GG. And we have another game. Alright, so it's Taxman. So traditionally, Taxman actually likes to go with this very spawn heavy build. So we're actually going to try something a little different here. I'm actually going to be going Diablo, Cairne, and the question is, what do I want for my last unit here? I think I do want a blue, so maybe Varden for the slows. It's either Varden or Jaina for sure. I think Varden because I like the AoE accessibility with him. So yeah, we're actually going to try to do some big AoE stuff because we have a pretty good idea of what he's going to play, because he usually likes playing this list. Yep. So this is fine. We'll just do some damage. Get the big brother down. And set up for our combo next turn. They are going to deal a lot of damage to Diablo here, though, which is a little scary. Wow, can they actually kill Diablo? Nope, we gain 10. Yeah, it looks like they actually killed Diablo. That's really fucking annoying, huh? Well, I guess now we send out Jaina. Go for the 10 damage. Go for the 6 damage. And we will go for the snap. So, maybe starting Diablo was not a good idea against Taxman. They're getting a fair amount of healing here. And now we get our damage in. And we get our freeze off, so Eudora does nothing that turn, which is quite nice for us. Now we can actually speed up. Get a snipe down on the Malfurion. And some more damage in slow. We could also freeze that this turn. I think the slow is probably better though. Yep, he gets a little bit of healing. And a cannon summon. Interesting. Well, having the Jaina and Varden pretty healthy in the mid game here is seeming to be pretty good. Because they don't seem to have a great way of dealing with it, and their last green should be Sylvanas, which they're going to want to save till the end of the game.
Job's done.
Maybe we actually go for a snap here. We'll knock that down to 30. So that wouldn't be enough for... actually, no. But another 3 frost damage would make that 17. So actually would be enough, huh? Cannon would live at 1, which is a little annoying. I think I like keeping Eudora around. Eudora's really not doing anything. Let's go for it. Alright, there goes the stomp. They go for their damage. I go for my damage. And we get the snap, which is really big. Oh, no, the snap. Yeah, so look at that. The snap actually kills everything except the Brucon. The Brucon's now pretty weak, which is good. And there's the Sylvanas. So we actually have Tirion in the back to kind of deal with Sylvanas. So I think we just want to get her down this turn as much as we can. Actually, we could freeze her. Freezing Sylv is really good. Freeze Sylv, more damage on the Brucon. And then punch her. Because there's no point in speeding up this turn, I feel like. I feel like it's really not needed. So they go for the bleed, but the bleed is kind of trying to play a longer game than I think they really can here. And now we could go for our speed up if we want to get a snap, right? Yep. So we go for speed up. Damage into snap. Wait, +3. 20, so it'll be 24 and 23. Oh, it's not enough for a snap. They're slower anyway, though, so we could go Earth Stomp into Floats Snap. Yeah, we'll do that. They don't really have a way of stopping it, right? Yep, we get our floats, and we get our snap. And the Sylv does a bunch, but their cookie's frozen, and we have a bunch left, so yeah. GG. Alright, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Definitely recommend trying this comp out. Tirion actually seems to do pretty well with the Frost opener. And as you saw in this game, you can kind of experiment with different openers. Like, I knew my opponent was going to do a very kind of spawn-heavy lead, so I tried to use Diablo to kind of play around that. Unfortunately, Diablo got killed, which kind of sucked, but, you know, by not starting my Frost comp, I was able to have that Jaina go like really far into the late game, and it wasn't targeted as much early on, so it got to kind of do a ton of work and basically won us that game. But yeah, definitely give this comp a shot if you're looking for something fun to mess around with Frost and Tirion. And if you enjoyed it, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.